This is the Emirates Golf Club, and this is Jane Witherspoon.
And this is Joe Morrison. Nice to have you sat next to me today in these beautiful surroundings.
Gorgeous.
Sun's shining. We've got a lovely vista of Dubai Marina behind us.
And the greenery as well. The grass and the greenery, that's what makes this so special. And then you put on top of that, of course, the players as well. By the way, you are a big part of this show today also. So get your comments, get your questions coming in right now.
Well, they've started coming in.
Who have you got?
Who's
first out the gate?
First one is Mikey66. Hi, Mikey.
Mikey.
He wants to know, this is a one for you actually, Joe. How do I turn pro, and can I if I'm in my 50s?
Actually, that's a really good question. Can you turn pro in your 50s? I don't know. I suppose if you're good enough, Mikey. And
Agile enough.
And you do the qualification tournaments, but I don't know anyone who's turned pro in their 50s. But hey.
I'd back you, Mikey. Go for it.
Are you off scratch, or are you a chopper like me?
I'm good at the crazy golf.
Pro or amateur? Anyway.
Well, listen, as we get the show started, as we say, we're bringing this to you from the Dubai Desert Classic. I think it's now in its 33rd year, is that about right?
A long time.
It's been going a while, and it gets bigger and better every year. And someone who can probably tell us, you know, what goes into putting on an event like this is Simon Corkill, who is the Executive Tournament Director. You're looking very calm right now.
Yeah,
I think you look stressed.
Oh, well, calm, stressed. It's a bit of a in-between. We're at this stage of the tournament. The tournament starts tomorrow. We have pro-ams the last couple of days, and which are very important days for our sponsors, and everyone is involved. And so the calm and stress is sort of where the adrenaline really kicks in now. It's
when do you start worrying? Because it's not just this week, is it? When do you start? Come on, be honest. When do you start worrying about the build-up? Is it weeks? Is it months?
It's the preparation is a whole year process, but the real sort of worry and concern, you're probably 6 to 8 weeks out. You're starting to go, have we done this? Have we done that? And then you do get to a stage now in the last couple of weeks, and this week there's not much sleep happening. You just our whole team are working extremely hard and working on adrenaline, and it's because we like to think we're perfectionists. We want to get everything right and to make sure that all details are covered. So.
What's new this year? Because we say it's been going for a little while now. You know, what are you most looking forward to seeing or doing?
So there's a lot of new things this year. We've changed to a Rolex Series event, which is the highest tier of the premium golf events on the DP World Tour. So that's a big step up from the players' point of view.
And that's added pressure as well, of course.
Yes, added pressure. It's up.
What do they demand that you don't normally get?
Well, the prize money is great for them. It's gone up to 8 million. But the players, the demands aren't much higher. But because we're now at the top level, everything has to be the best. So we've redone everything around the venue. So the players' lounge is now out of this world. Catering, the facilities, the gym facilities, everything we do for them, baristas, smoothie bars, all sorts of things. We even got an ice cream.
Come on, Simon.
I did spy that on the way in, I must say. But I think the good thing about that...
They're meant to be athletes, but everyone loves an ice cream in the mid-afternoon.
Why didn't you bring us an ice cream? Yeah. We're sitting in the heat here.
But the good thing about this event as well is it's not just all about the pros, you know. It's like, you know...
The amateurs.
The amateurs as well as the pros.
The AMs.
But for families and people who want to come down and just be part of the energy and, you know, the atmosphere as well.
Well, one of the big things is we're not just a golf event, as you say. We really want to make sure that family, friends, anyone comes down to Emirates Golf Club to watch the golf, but just enjoy a day out here.
Is that more of a focus now in recent years? Making it more accessible and making it not just for the golf... I was going to say the golf nerds, the golf freaks, the golf aficionados.
Definitely. What's been great about this event over here, we've always had fantastic players that have supported this. This year we've got world number 2, Colin Morikawa, the Open champion, and Rory McIlroy, and others, Sergio Garcia, Paul Casey. So that's the golf side that is really sort of looked after, and the sports fans and the golfers come. But from a family point of view, we have food trucks, we have activations, we have kids areas, there's a PlayStation, ice cream. There's all sorts of things for the family, and one of the things we're doing this year is we're opening late, so the golf will finish at sunset at 5:45, but we'll go on into the night with live music and food markets to really create that atmosphere. And one of the things we've done this year is we've gone to free entry here. And we've done it for a couple of reasons. One reason is it's a reason to celebrate the 50th year of the UAE. Awesome. Is one thing, but also we've had 2 terrible years, and you've got a world-class sports event on your doorstep. So we want everyone in Dubai, UAE, to come down and celebrate and enjoy a world-class event here.
Well, you mentioned some big names there, and I think this is my cue, not to be rude, but I'm going to go because I think there's some top players coming down.
You're going for a wander, eh?
I'm going to go for a wander and see who I can nab.
Don't go anywhere, because I want to ask you, as soon as Sunday night finishes, is that it? Is that the stress relief? What does Simon do on Sunday night when it's all over?
Sunday nights, yes, the adrenaline sort of drops, and you wake up on Monday morning, and the whole
team... Monday afternoon.
Yeah, well, hopefully.
Monday lunchtime you wake up.
And it's the adrenaline's gone, and it's funny, everyone sort of feels drained and everything, and it's a part of nature, but your body has gone on this big high, and then you almost fall in a heap, and everyone sort of just relaxes, and there is an obvious time when the last putts hold, and when the champion has finished all their sort of post-round activities, interviews, stuff. When they're in the car, they've left, they've gone with their family, it's sort of, that's it.
Deep breath.
Yes. And
it's over.
And everyone's had a good time. So a key part of our event is that everyone who comes through the gates of Emirates Golf Club, players, media, spectators, families, everyone goes out the door, had a great experience.
With a smile on them.
And become great ambassadors for the golf tournament, but also for Dubai and everything that's great about living here.
Simon, thank you very much. It's been an absolute pleasure. Let's go and find out where Jane has wound up.
Okay, so come with me now quickly, because we're on the 9th, and I've heard that Lando Norris, the F1 driver, is just finishing. There he is. Let's see if we can grab him. Lando Norris, thank you for joining us. How was your game?
I mean, it was a lot of fun. Did I do well? I did all right for my own ability, for my own handicap. It was a tough course. My first time playing Majlis, and a few tips as well. So a lot of fun. I did well. I outdrove him a few times. I did probably one of my better scores, so I'm happy.
So basically, your F1 driving is a lot better than your golf?
For now. But I play a lot of golf. I try to anyway. And obviously I get to play quite a bit around the world at different courses. This is definitely one of the nicest ones I've played on. So nice. Hopefully I can play again here sometime. But I want to get better, you know. I like playing this. I like having this opportunity to play with pros and get to see a pro in a different sport. And see like what the top level is of someone in a different sport, because you get to see how they approach shots, how they take shots, and all these things. And for me, it's very interesting. So hopefully one day I'll be able to get par or something and be able to play against a pro properly.
You mentioned the facilities here. This course was obviously built in 1988. You know, what makes it a standout course for you? Is there any bits that's difficult?
It doesn't look like it was made that long ago. I mean, the whole course is a tricky course. Some of them are very long, like the par 5, a couple of par 5s are quite long for me anyway. Quite a bit of water in places as well, especially on some of the par 3s, so making sure I get it over there is always a good thing. But I think it's just got a lot of character, you know, it's up and down. Fast greens as well, so I have to get used to them, especially from the UK. It's quite a big difference. But it's just a whole lot of things, you know, and the rough as well is cut nicely. So it's a challenge, especially for me. And I think it's a challenge for the pros as well. So just getting to be here, getting to play is a lot of fun.
I think one of the other changes from playing in the UK as well is the sun, the year-round sun.
Exactly, I know, look, I'm nice little suntan, a bit burnt actually.
Need your factor 50 on you,
I know. So no, it's part of the reason I come to Dubai in the first place, is to enjoy a bit of sun during the season, to play a bit of golf, meet some new people as well, and come to events like this. So it's been a lot of fun, but sadly I need to leave tomorrow and head back to the UK and miss some sunshine for a while. So I've enjoyed it, but back to Formula 1.
Back to reality. Exactly. Now quickly, before you go as well, you're a massive advocate for mental health and keeping on top of things. How does golf help mental health, do you think?
I think like one thing for me, it takes my mind off a lot of things, especially from racing. Everything goes on so quickly. Golf is very similar mentally, but obviously a lot slower pace, and you can take your time with a lot more things. But it's just time to relax, and you can go out with a load of friends and just have a good time. Of course, everyone wants to score well, everyone wants to beat their friends, but in the end of the day, it's just about having fun and enjoying yourself. And for me, that's like the first reason I got into it, was just to have some time to relax and enjoy myself. And it's definitely a lot of fun. So, of course, frustrating, but I think that's also a good thing. That I have to learn how to deal with these bad shots and so on. And but the most important thing is I enjoy it and I love it, and that makes me very happy.
Fab to see you here. Enjoy the rest of the tournament. Thank you so much. Right, I think it's time for me to go and find out where Joe is.
A Formula One driver. Not many of them I've seen so far. However, I've seen a lot of football players during the course of this week. Apparently there's a whole bunch of Premier League teams here in Dubai. Not just in the city itself for obviously warm weather training, but at the golf. So you might see them around if you come down over the next few days. With me now, Chris May, the CEO of Dubai Golf.
Great to be here.
It's lovely, isn't it? Out
Very
in the
pleasant.
sunshine. Yeah,
Very pleasant.
Are you a Red?
I am, yes.
You are a Liverpool fan.
I am, yes.
How many of the Liverpool players have you seen this week?
This week we've had 3 playing in the Pro-Am yesterday. James Milner, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain and Andy Robertson.
Who were the best? Who's the best?
Actually, they're all very similar, but I would say as a golfer, if he played a little bit more, Andy Robertson is really good.
Really?
Yeah.
Good
I
at
think
football
as a
and good at
junior, he was a very good player. So.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi,
Come on.
guys. Sorry,
Come on.
I'm just back. He was a
Come
bit
on.
of all right, wasn't he?
Come and join us.
was very nice.
Now, this tournament, obviously, it's one of your marquee competitions. It also has a big effect as well on the game in general, doesn't it, in Dubai?
Yeah, I
And
mean,
in the Emirates.
it's been huge for the game of golf in the region. It's the first professional golf tournament, one of the oldest professional golf tournaments in the world that's been held in the same place every year. So it's really helped put Dubai on the map right from day one. We're lucky.
This was the only one, wasn't it, in the 80s?
Yeah, this was the
only
first
golf tournament in the Middle East. Is that right?
Yeah, it was the first grass golf course, first professional golf tournament in the region.
I've got a bit of a random fact about this golf course, and correct me if I'm wrong, but the first person to hit a golf ball...
Was Chris May?
No.
Oh.
Nigel Mansell.
Yes, it
Is
was.
that right?
That's right.
And you know what? I used to work for Nigel, and that's true.
Really?
Yeah,
There
I
you
worked for him
go.
for 2 years, and yeah. So the course opened in '87. He hit a ball here in '86. He was out here to do some Formula One promotional stuff.
Racing in
and
the desert.
They put
Wow.
a piece of turf out and made him hit a golf ball before it was even grassed. But there you go.
There you go, Joe.
Because it was surrounded by, well, you said desert. There was this beautiful, by the way, backdrop that you have. The skyline didn't exist, did
There was
it?
nothing
back then?
here.
No, there was nothing here. I came in '99, and that did not exist. So Emirates Golf Club was really outside the city, a 1 square kilometre plot of sand in the middle of the desert with a little bit of undulations in it. But now Emirates Golf Club is right in the middle of the city. It's amazing how it's changed.
Keep your comments coming in, by the way.
Well,
we
are
want to
we-
hear what you have to say.
We've got one here just for you, Chris, and it is from Abdullah K, who would like to know, are more Arabs getting involved in the game?
Good question.
Good point.
It's something that we work very hard on to bring UAE nationals, Arab nationals into the game of golf. And one of the things that we implemented last year was Top Golf Dubai, which we opened in January.
If you haven't been, go.
It's amazing.
No, it's great fun, and I think that's the key to it, is providing something that's fun, entertaining, and also involves you having a golf club in your hand. And it's been amazing to see the number of GCC nationals, Arab nationals, UAE nationals flocking to Top Golf.
Because
Really
you don't have to
having
have
fun.
played the game at all, do you, to play
No.
Top Golf?
No, you
can
don't.
be an absolute beginner to play Top Golf.
Yeah,
And do you love it because you can have a drink and have some food and just enjoy that side of things at the same time?
It's unbelievable. I don't know. You describe it for us, because it is an experience, isn't it? It's not just like, and this is the misconception. Some people think, oh well, it's a driving range with some food and some drink. It's not like that
No.
at all.
No,
it's an experience.
The reason it's successful is it's not a driving range. It's an entertainment experience where you can go and have fun with a group of guys, group of girls, family, corporate. It works on so many levels for so many people to have fun playing Angry Birds or playing a golf course or hitting some targets or trying to hit the ball. And you go into the venue and everyone's having fun. It's amazing, and it's really successful, and we're looking to grow that brand throughout the region. So it's something I think that will help us grow the game, and hopefully with Top Golf, the next objective for us is to move some of those people from Top Golf into the par 3 course and on from there.
By the way, I'm not missing out. I want to go for a wander, so I will leave you two to it and see who I can
You
find.
might need this.
Oh yes, I will. Yes, of course.
But don't you go anywhere, Chris, because I'm not finished with you. I mean, why do you think that Dubai lends itself so well to this sport?
I think it's a combination of factors. Dubai has done a great job of providing amazing facilities for people to come and visit from around the world, whether it's on Emirates airline that you can get pretty much from anywhere in the world to get here. The hotels are amazing, the restaurants are amazing, shops are amazing, golf courses are amazing. Everything together is an amazing package, and it really has developed into a truly world-class holiday destination, golf destination that many people is kind of on their bucket list to visit. If you're a golfer, you're going to come and visit Dubai for sure.
Well, who are you looking forward to seeing over the next couple of days?
Well, it's a really exciting week because it's a Rolex Series event for the first time this year. The prize money's gone from 3 million to 8 million. We've got Slink as a new sponsor, and we've got many of the best players in the world. So I'm personally really looking forward to seeing Rory McIlroy again. He won his first professional tournament here back in 2009 and really enjoys playing here.
How many has he won now?
He's won twice.
Twice.
So Ernie Els has won 3 times. So winning one more for Rory could become the second player to win it 3 times. But there's also many other great players. Tommy Fleetwood, Paul Casey, who won it last year, Colin Morikawa, Shane Lowry. Adam Scott hasn't been here for 20 years. Great to see him playing. So there's so many great players. It's going to be a great 4 days.
Chris, thank you so much for being with us today. Let's find out where Joe is and what he's up to.
The VIP. This is the place to be, especially when it comes to the weekend, looking out over the 18th. And here is Adam Scott. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
So how was the Pro-Am?
Well, I survived and my partner survived. I saw some interesting shots today, but there was plenty of fun had by all, I think.
Because most of these are celebrity things, aren't they? Celebrities alongside people like yourself. Has Adam Scott, the golfer, ever played with Adam Scott, the movie star?
No, our paths have never crossed, but I believe he did like a parody of Adam Scott, the golfer, once, and gave me a hard time, so I've got some words to have with him.
So what do you do on these days? Are you kind or are you cruel? Do you go around giving tips and lessons, or do you just go...
I'm not a great coach, but just to get them around, sometimes they get a bit nervous and you've got to coach them around a little bit. But my group did well today. There were some pretty serious golfers, so we had some fun, made a few birdies.
Now, I wanted to ask you, because cricket, Formula One, they are changing formats. They're looking at new ways to do things, sprint races, shortened form of the game. When it comes to golf, what do you think of the formats? Is it something they should look at?
I think there needs to be some stuff looked at there. I think generally having the same format week after week probably is a little monotonous for people. I think we need to break it up a little bit. I think that's worth looking at.
Because the reason I ask is that shootout in the Masters, as a neutral, as a fan, was thrilling.
Yeah, well, sudden death, that might be a little bit too short, but I think we can find a happy medium. I think there's got to be an area where we, maybe like cricket, where they have traditional tests, and then there was one-day internationals brought down to 2020, and there's even Big Bash now, which is even shorter. So, I think there's plenty of room out here to have some fun and then also have the serious competition as well.
Because it's solitary, isn't it? It's a solitary sport. So do you ever wish that it was more of a team game?
I think that could be interesting too, for sure. I think we need a bit of everything out here. I think that's generally everyone wants to see some different stuff, and it is really about entertainment. And then of course we have the major championships, which is more the pure form of championship golf. So I think there's room for some more entertainment out here.
Winnings, investment, they're two separate things. I have been told you collect Rolexes. Is that true?
That is true, yes.
How many have you got?
I'm embarrassed. I don't know.
Come on.
I don't know. Between 20 and 50, maybe.
Really?
Yeah, probably. I've been a Rolex testimony for 20 plus years, so I've kind of treated myself surely to one a year.
So you now know which model is the model to have, the one that's going to rise in the most value.
I'm not an expert.
Tell me.
I'm not an expert. I think you probably can't go wrong with any Rolex actually at the moment.
Can I have yours?
No, you go and get your own.
Oh, what? Right, let's go.
How cheeky is that, Joe? I tell you what, if he comes back here with a Rolex, he better have one for me as well. Now, don't forget, we're here for the next 4 days, so please get yourselves down, come and join. Oh, welcome back, mister. Just
No
in
watch.
time.
No watch. Didn't get the watch.
Well, as I say, yeah, please do come down, stop and say hello. And we have been getting some more questions. So before we go anywhere, I've got another one from A.R. Rackman?
The A.R. Rackman.
Like the Bollywood producer.
Is it? Maybe. What's he saying?
Good
A.R. Rackman. Hello, A.R. Rackman.
He wants to know, is there a fan zone and can I come with my family? Well, absolutely. I'm going to be bringing my children down over the weekend. There's loads of grass and space for them to run around. We've got food trucks. We've got giant screens.
The grass. You wouldn't believe the grass. We miss the grass, don't
I
we,
know.
in the Middle East? Can I take my shoes off? And
Yeah.
run my toes through the grass.
Feel
That's what I'm
it
going to do
under
next
them.
time.
Yeah, maybe not the kids on the putting greens. We might get in a bit of trouble for that, actually.
Not allowed.
But what a fantastic day we have had today. And, you know, the event is going to continue and get better and better. It's amazing that it's now in its 33rd year. This is fantastic.
Unbelievable. Right, let me just squeeze one final question in. This one's from Pranav. Joe, your large forehead looks very red. What?
The back of his head's even redder.
We've been here all day. Of course it's red. I'm burnt. What do you expect? I have got some factor on, but it's not clearly enough. But Pranav, thank you very much. Yes, I'm burnt. It's hot. So now I'm going to wet my whistle.
Oh, now you're
you coming?
talking. The 19th hole, not to be cliched, but I want to go and check out the fan zone, yeah?
Come on then. The tournament village, that's where we're going.
Take me to
Cheerio.
the food trucks. Thank you.